think you're good. Is there like an indicator on the front you're recording?
No.
Just flashing right over here?
Yeah. Happy 4th of July, and welcome to the first ever Mid-Century Millennial Top Dog Challenge. We are going to be ranking 6 different types of hot dogs from best to worst. And this will be fun because I'm not a really discriminate hot dog eater. I eat all kinds of hot dogs. I don't really check the brand. Typically, they all taste like good hot dogs to me. So I'll try to do tasting notes, but I'm also, we'll just see how this goes. I will say celebrating 4th of July feels weird today. I'm going to go ahead and donate to 6 different organizations who are fighting for racial justice. I'll go ahead and link them on the video. And that is going to be the small drop in the bucket to make up for making bullshit content today. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, we'll start with number 1. Okay, on first bite, this hot dog tastes like nothing. It tastes like transparent rubber. Like it's just nothing. And then I'll say like the back end of the taste is like hot dog, like just hot dog. Not great hot dog, like kind of boiled hot dog, something you might put in a mac and cheese. It's an okay hot dog. I don't think I love it. It's okay. So we're going to leave it in first position. I'm going to move these numbers around so I know my ranking. And then, as I mentioned before, Alex will come out and reveal the winner. Okay, number 2. And we aren't just doing mustard on these dogs. I originally was doing onion and I couldn't really taste anything other than onion, which is one of my favorite other flavors. But this is just a mustard on a hot dog. Okay. Way more flavor. Like, you bite into this one and you're like, that's a hot dog. Like, a little bit smoky, not super smoky, but like, I would say a robust flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and swap this to number 1 hot dog position. Bump that number 1 guy into number 2. We're going to go on to our third dog. This one doesn't quite fit in the bun. I didn't really inspect the packaging, so I don't think that this is giving anything away. It's just a long hot dog. This is like a cafeteria hot dog, which I don't hate. Like I feel like when we had hot dog day in elementary school and junior high, and you got some chips with it, a bag of Lay's. This is that hot dog. I think I'm going to move it to number 2 position because that first one just did nothing for me for the first 10 seconds. But that one is definitely cafeteria quality, which speaks to some of my taste. All right. 4th dog going in. This one's a little sweeter. Okay. This one, I think that's second place right now. As much as I love a cafeteria, I like this dog. It's a little sweeter. It's a little, I don't know if I would maybe say oaky. It's a good dog. I have no real qualitative tasting notes here for you other than it's a hot dog, it's a good hot dog, or it's a great hot dog. Okay, moving on to number 5. That's just Paco, don't worry about it. George! George! Oh, wait. George! Let's see if Alex does anything about this. George! No! I have very bad dogs. They were just fighting with the neighbor Paco, the dog Paco. Okay. So that last one I really enjoyed. I don't know how I'm going to do this without like testing between that one and number one to see if it gets number one spot. So I'm going to take a little bite of my number one dog right now. Okay. And then another bite of this one again. No, that number one stays at number one. This one moves to number two. Okay, let's think about how this goes. Okay, so we're gonna go. Two goes here. Okay. All right, sixth dog. The sixth dog I'm a little nervous about. This one it didn't really take on any color. It didn't really show that it was being cooked, which is kind of disorienting and makes me think it's maybe an Oscar Mayer wiener because those just looked like, here's a dog, eat it, right out of the package. So very sweet. Okay, we're gonna bring my husband Alex out for the big reveal of the ranking.
Okay. So, in last place, you have Oscar Mayer.
It's a sweet dog.
In fifth place, you have HEB.
Sorry, HEB, we love you.
In fourth place, you have Hebrew National. In third place, you have Ballpark. Angus.
Oh, normally I'm a ballpark girl.
In second place, you have Nathan's.
Nathan's, you were not the top dog, but you were so close and I really enjoyed you. And I actually had to take bites of each of these back and forth to figure out which one I liked the best. So it was so close, and Nathan's was the only account to comment, even though I have like 10 people who care about my hot dog content. So thank you, Nathan's.
Second place is pretty good considering in first place, the ringer of all this, no surprise, is Costco.
Costco dog. Full disclosure, I had one last night. Okay, top dog. Top dog is Costco. Thank you, Kirkland Signature. Don't be gross. Okay.
Okay. Come on, George. Come on, buddy.
He's gonna trip on my cord. Go. Hey, oh, God, go.